The Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser Hotel at Walt Disney World has been closed for just about 2 years now. A major error, a huge blight on the club of Mickey Mouse and what they thought would be all right with consumers. But folks, they're just now getting around to scrubbing out the signage, the verbiage, the displays telling you that it's still there. And you won't believe how bad the fixes look. Disney duct taping the signs at Disney World. Hello folks and welcome back. It is a fun-filled day here on the Pro Channel and we are so happy, so thrilled in fact, that you've come our way. As we dive in, click the like button and we'll show you how Disney is hiding what the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser once was and why it's not opening its doors ever again. Ladies and gentlemen, out of that Park Place by Cham Lee, Disney World has covered or removed most of the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser signage. It just took them a really long time. Now, you may remember the Starcruiser. It is the hotel without windows, a bunker extraordinaire, a landlocked cruise that was doomed from the get-go by being based on the sequel trilogy. So, it's been gone forever. Why is it back in the news now? Read along, folks, and you won't believe the picture we're about to show you. Disney World has removed or covered most of the signs for the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser, a Star Wars-themed hotel that remained in operation for just 19 months. With its closing in September of 2023, the Disney company took almost 2 years to remove the signs. Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser was a 2-night immersive hotel experience at Walt Disney World in Florida, opened in March of 2022. The experience placed guests aboard the Halcyon, a fictional star cruiser. During their stay, participants engaged with live performers, interactive storytelling, and themed activities connected to the broader Star Wars narrative. But yeah, it was sequel trilogy. 100% sequel trilogy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you how much effort Disney has put into getting rid of the signage for the Galactic Starcruiser. They want you to forget about this thing. They have already forgotten about this thing. They don't want to spend another dime on it. Here is one of the signs that so many of you have been seeing for years after it closed, and it gave some hope, I guess, to the dozen who wanted to bring it back. You see up there on the sign, Disney Springs, Epcot, Magic Kingdom, and then it was such a big deal, it deserved its own place up there with the theme parks. Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser, turn to the right. I believe that there were quite a few of these signs around Disney property to help you find your way to the Galactic Starcruiser. So, did Disney pay big bucks to make you forget about it? Well, if you thought that, you're out of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, like covering it with Scotch tape, Disney has simply came in with giant blue squares and slapped those suckers on the signs. That is, I think, the laziest effort I have ever seen from the Disney company. Vash, I want to get you in first. This is so funny to me. You know those label makers? I don't know if anybody uses label makers anymore, but you used to be able to put the letters on the label and then you'd stick it to, the inside of a drawer or something so that you could find what the items were. This is what it looks like, Vash. It looks like they put a blank label maker over the Disney Starcruiser.
It is atrocious. This is your premium resort, folks. This resort generates, a third, I believe, or maybe even 2/3 now of the overall revenue for the Walt Disney Company, and I believe at least a third of the total operating income. This is a premium resort destination experience, and for the signage that used to be immaculate. I mean, the way that Disney used to maintain the Reedy Creek Improvement District, now the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District, was just, it was the model for the future, a lot of people said. To do this to it right here, to basically label make this in this way and just blot it out, is insulting. And by the way, these signs were recently updated and changed.
Well, what's amazing is it took them 2 years to finally decide, you know what? Let's go find the world's largest roll of painter's tape and let's just cover this thing. Culture, what do you say when you see this sort of thing? This is not the way that Disney used to handle things. And I got a feeling that now, new guests who have no idea anything about the Starcruiser, they're going to go by and say, gee, I wonder what's behind there. Maybe it's something new. Honey, look at that sign. I bet they're going to remove that tape and there's something brand new, a big announcement of joy and happiness and rainbows, and Disney's just going to give it to us all.
Wow, I hope not. But look, to me, this is very on brand for modern Disney. Let's do everything in front of the guests in the most conspicuous way possible. Let's not worry about sight lines or, any of the aesthetic value that we used to maintain regularly throughout the entire park system, even when things were under construction. They can't be bothered these days. This takes away from CapEx that they need to save so they can divide up into 8 to 12 to 15 to 100 quarters to bring you the next attraction they may or may not be able to build at all successfully. That'll operate, just a few weeks after it's been opened. So, they've got to save that money, Pro, and that's how you do it.
Nat, a lot of the people out there who had said, and I guess it's not a lot, they're very vocal, but they had said, it's going to come back. They're going to bring it back. They're going to retool it. Doesn't seem so. It now appears that a Star Wars hotel, they don't think it's a big enough deal, a big enough franchise in any kind of version to have it as something for folks to do. What do you think about what that says for Star Wars?
Well, I think in a way it's trying to now maybe admit quietly that it was a giant mistake from the first place because of the pricing as well and the affordability of it and even the whole experience being done. I always thought it should have been done maybe on a cruise ship and just pretend like you're floating in space in most areas. But the fact that you went on land for 2 days, paid an extraordinary amount of money for that, and then the experience itself sometimes wasn't even up to par. It is, and Disney has had other embarrassing failures as well with the parks in the past, and they've quietly also tried to remove them, but I think it also says something for the whole new franchise in general of what they did to Star Wars and just bluing it out, or whiting it out, but blew out that they used on the signs is just, is very representative of what it ended up being.
Jonas, I think what they should do is they should cover it up and say Imagineering bunker.
Well, the joke that you're making there is the fact that they are now using the Galactic Starcruiser. They're $6,000 a stay. If you have 4 people, you can spread those costs around across several people, of course. But you all have to be sleeping in the same accommodations here. This was converted into an Imagineering worksite. Well, what they did was usually when they do a large project, they'll put a series of trailers together. We've seen this with the Animal Kingdom Tropical Americas expansion. They have something called a construction umbilicus, where they have trailers as a headquarters for rebuilding the land. Well, they didn't even pay for the trailers in this case. So the Galactic Starcruiser building is functioning as trailers for the Monstropolis expansion, quote unquote expansion, going over there, replacing Muppet Vision 3D. So this is the home base, the trailer park for destroying Muppet Vision 3D and everything there.
Vash, can you go back about 2 pictures for us? I just want to show the audience something that's zoomed in there from one of the Blog Mickey pictures. It's 2 back. Go back one more. Right there. Hold it right there. Folks, take a look. No. Go back one. Right there. Hold it. Okay. Folks, take a look. You can even see the nails or whatever it is they use to tack this thing on. This is so bad.
I didn't even notice that when I was putting it.
Really? Come on, Disney. Are you this broke? Go get a new sign.
Fine. It's just like my father-in-law says to my mother-in-law when he fixes things. You won't even notice in a week.
I just don't understand. But these signs can't cost. I know they're expensive, but we're talking about Disney. You seriously tacked up blue painter's tape over it?
Casabona says it's not even centered.
Look, you guys are
hanging off of the edge.
Sorry.
You guys are too tied up on the aesthetics here. I think they went to a lot of trouble to try to align the rivets with the ones above them. So come on.
They really went the extra mile by lining up the rivets. All right, folks. Well, Star Wars is a big divot for Disney now, and that's what's going on. That's the end of the Starcruiser. Maybe soon they'll put up a sign that says Imagineering bunker. And I don't know, you guys, maybe the Imagineers in their free time over there, they put on the Wookiee costume and run around for fun and say, boy, wasn't this an expensive office we've made ourselves. And put another one in the can, folks. A video of excellence has been birthed into existence, and you were there to witness it. Thank you for participating. We hope you had a good time. Folks, it's a great time anytime we get to share time with you, and we mean it. The only thing additional we ask, on the way out the door, consider clicking the like button. Share, subscribe, click it and stick it to those pesky algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. And oh, by the way, if you would be so kind, perhaps share this out on your favorite social media platforms. Folks, we've got all kinds of content coming your way. If you are interested in going even beyond all of that, well, there's a Pro Store, and you can always find those items directly below the video you're watching. The Pro Store, it's a cool place to check out for items that, well, definitely Disney and the rest are not going to sell you, but we're happy to do so. Until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.
Jump into the water.
Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the wdwpro channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun.
Want it all, so I give them cannonball. Yeah.
Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio.
Arizona. Pineapple pizza, Hawaiian iced freeze, yeah. Can't wait to be up. 3 days of you and me.
What are you waiting for? Every wdwpro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.